Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Jennifer of Jen's World of Stitches. I hope everyone is doing well. This is Flosstube 150. It has been a while, but first I want to welcome any new subscribers. Thank you for coming and checking us out. Any returning subscribers, thank you for sticking by me while I've been gone for about a month, and I do apologize. So, before I get into the life update and why it's been so crazy around here, I'm going to show you what I've been working on. I have a couple of restarts. I have a couple of new starts, and then we're just gonna go from there. Okay, and I have a stamped one that I'm going to show you that my daughter wanted. So, but first I'm going to start with the new one. One of the new ones is called Mini Traditional Nutcracker from Hade. And it is, this is one of my favorites. So I think I'm going to be working on this one for a while. This is from Heaven and Earth. Whoops, there it is. Whoops, you don't want to see that. This is what it's going to look like. And I'm doing this on 18 count. And I'm doing it full cross, 2/1. And the artist is Peggy Collins. And I'm loving this one so much. This is one of my favorite ones that I think I'm really enjoying. I'm started in the bottom left hand corner. That's what I've done so far, and I've done 2,033 stitches on it all week. So like I said, I'm probably going to stick with this one for a little while because I'm just enjoying this too much. And this is one of my favorites that I found. I got inspired because another person in the Heaven and Earth group was doing this one, or doing the regular size chart. I think it was the regular size. I can't remember. And I was like, oh my God, I love this one. So I am going to be working on this one for a little while. So yeah, that's one of my favorites. And it's at 2.74% so far. And there is 74,148 stitches. And it says I should be done with it by January of next year. So we'll see. If I keep working on it, we'll see. Right now, I'm not going to rotate out for a while. Might, rotate on the weekends. I haven't got that far. It's just one of those things where I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going with whatever I feel like. The next one is the Aspen Archer, aka Legolas from the Lord of the Rings. One of my daughter's favorite characters in the whole movie. And it is charted. It's from Heaven and Earth. And the artist is Dragon Muse. Okay. I don't know. And this is what it's going to look like. And I am doing this on 25 count, 10 stitch, 2/1. And all the floss I use is CXC unless I tell you differently. And so far, I'm only at 0.11%. Just because I started it because I was waiting for the fabric for my nutcracker to come in, and I just started working on this one to fill in the gap. And I'm doing the lower, I'm in the bottom left corner, and that's where I'm at so far. It's just all mainly 310 right now. And I've only done 380 stitches. I know but that's, I got It's one stitch at a time. So that's what I've done so far. And yeah, so my daughter was like, oh my gosh, Mom. So yeah, that's her thing. She is totally fascinated with it. And then she was going through Facebook, and she found she found a stamped cross stitch from Tapestry Market of Rivendell, and that's what that. There you go. I'm trying to hide this, but that's what it is. And let me tell you, I think I bit off more than I could chew for this for her, because simple fact, it's on 11 count, and yeah. So we'll see. I am, yeah, this is one of those things. This might take me a little longer, just because there's a lot of confetti into it, and that's where I'm at. And I don't know how many stitches I've done on this, but that's where I'm at so far. Haven't done a whole lot on this one, just because I've never done stamped cross stitch. Not that I'm saying that's bad. It's just, yeah, this is going to be a learning curve for me, because I'm used to counting and you know, going from that direction. And everybody says, oh, it's easier, blah blah blah. It may be, but I'm just maybe it's just me, but this is going to take a while, because there's a lot of colors in this thing. And I mean, I looked, and let me see how many colors are on this, to be exact, so that you kind of get an idea of what I'm dealing with here. It's got less colors than I would have had with a Haid, but still, there's 45 colors. Now, mind you, I don't have an issue with it. It's just gonna take me a while, because there is a couple of symbols that kind of look alike. And yeah, so I have to sit there. It's taking me a little longer to sit there and figure out which one's what and go from there. So this is going to be a work in progress. She's not expecting this one as much as she is the not as much as she is expecting a Legolas. So which is okay. It's no big deal. We can work with that. Okay. Now, for the restarts. Now, I have restarted a couple of these, no, just one of them. No, a couple of these like twice, 3 times. And honestly, I think part of the reasons for the restart was because I just wasn't satisfied with the coverage, or I know the next one I was doing on 32 count, and I was doing it 2/2, and part of it was I was so flipping confused, and because I've never done 2/2, and I was just getting really confused. And even though it was, on Easy Grid, and I was just like, yeah, I can't do this. So I put it away and decided that I was going to restart it eventually. And I did. And it is Autumn Cat Magic from Haid. And it is, hold on, it is by, I can't remember who this is by. Melissa Dawn is the artist, and this is what it's going to look like when it is finished. And I'm doing this on 25 count now, I just recently started this. It's so much easier for me. Don't ask me why. It's I'm doing 2/1 tent, and this is where I'm at so far. Hold on, I gotta lift it up, get it up in my hand the right way. Um, I'm doing the leaves on the upper right left corner, and I've gotten 3,025 stitches in so far. It's 1.42%, and the total stitches in the whole thing are 213,725 stitches. And so this is one of my restarts. I know y'all are saying, why do you restart it? I just, like I said, I did this on 32 count, trying to do it, make it, yeah, it was a long story. And then it just, I was confused because I was trying to, do this and on 32 count, doing it 2/2, making it 16 count. And I just got so confused. I got fed up, and I was like, yeah, this isn't going to work. So, yeah, I just got annoyed. Now, this one is from Charting Creations. And, hold on, guys. I got to get to the information. This is one, it was a free chart. And I do believe it now, those of you that are on Charting Creations in the group, you can correct me if I'm wrong. It's a Charting Creations, and it is Nikki Northrup designed it, and it is called Holiday Star Lanterns, and this is what it's going to look like when it is complete. I know that's a lot of, that's a busy thing, isn't it? A lot of going on that one. And I think that's another reason I had restarted it, because it was just busy. It was just like, oh my gosh. And I was really, really fed up. And at the time that I started it, I was just like, yeah, this is not, it was a confetti thing, and me and confetti don't mix. Oh my gosh, I cannot do confetti. Only on certain days I can do confetti, and I'm not irritated, frustrated, whatever. And so this happened to be one of those times that when I restarted it, I was like, you know what? I need to do this, because this is just sitting there, and I need to, get it restarted. And so that's where I'm at with it. And let me see. I've done 2,288 stitches. These are all, it's on 18 count. And I am doing full cross, 2/1. And I'm at 1.5%, 1.58% so far. And this is the upper left corner. And so far, I'm keeping up with it. But like I said, it has just been one of those ones where when I'm in the mood for confetti, I guess I just have to work on it. And it says I'll be finished with it April of 2027. So we will see. I haven't got that far, but we'll see. I don't have no clue. Now, the next one is another restart. And I'm going to be honest. This one I restarted because it's funny. I was stitching this on 14 count, had measured, I don't know how many times, and then I thought, okay, it's gonna work out. It's a mini, it's gonna work out. 14 count. I had measured the fabric, I don't know how many times. And I got, because I was doing it extreme cross country, and I was like, okay. So, long story short, I got to the last page to do one of the colors, and I realized I didn't have enough room. I was like, there's no way. So I said, okay. So I restarted it on 22 count, and I gridded it and was going along, and all of a sudden I was like, this doesn't look right. It didn't look right, to be honest. To be honest, I have no clue. It just didn't look right. So I ordered a piece of 20 count that I had, and I mean, I ordered 20 count and a couple weeks ago, and I was like, okay, we're going to try it on this. So this is Mini Birdhouse Gardens, and it is by Ciro Marchetti, and it's from Hade. And like I said, I'm doing this on 22 count or 20 count, and which is working out a whole lot better than I thought. I got so much farther along than I did before. And there we go. 2,936 stitches. And I am at 3.11% so far. And this is 2 over 1, and I'm doing it on 20 count. I had ordered 20 count. I ordered 2 pieces of 20 count. One for my Stitches So Beautiful, the bookshop, which I put aside for right now because, and I'll explain later. So I ordered this too, and there you go. And like I said, this is so much easier, and I think part of it is because my eyes are getting old, and I just need bigger holes that I can see. I don't know, but there you go. That's what it looks like. And I'm enjoying this one so much better than I was. And then my kids were like, well, why don't you work on your mini ones? That way you might get them done. And I'm like, yeah, you might be right. I don't know. We'll see. That's an option. So this is going to be, if I stick to it, it'll be done in January of next year. So we'll see. My kids want me to finish all my minis, but my daughter wants me to work on her Archer, and we'll see. Okay, so now, life update. I've finished all my stitching update, and hold that thought. Sorry about that. Athena had a hairball. First hairball that she's had in a while, so yeah, she was having a time over there, so I had to go and make sure that she got it up and clean it up, and yeah, go from there. Life update. Okay. I haven't done any reading in a while. I did just, yesterday was one of my days off, and I just needed, one of those, that yesterday, just to like chill out and reset. And, cause I'm gonna tell you, I have been working like crazy, and I've been exhausted, and which is fine because the money's good. And so I've just been like, yeah. And every time I have a day off, I just want to just like sit here. I don't want to do anything except maybe cross stitch, and recording videos was the last thing on my brain. And don't want y'all to think that I just dropped off the face of the earth because of that. But no, I've just, life is just, and the summer should be okay. I'm hoping. Because, you know, school ends next week. And so we got a little break in there. Now, next year, Skylar is signing up for track. And so it might be a little crazy. I haven't gotten, we haven't, you know, gotten that far yet. I mean, it's June, but you know how that quickly that can go. It'll go like that quickly. And so we are, I'm going to be changing my availability at work because I, you know, promised him that I would be there for, you know, his track and so forth. And he likes it when I'm at home at night, which, you know, I told him, I said, it won't be every single night, but most of the time it'll be, you know, when, during, you know, track or whatever. So, right now he's just, you know, waiting for school to end. It ends on the 12th, and we've already gotten the calendar for next year, and he's just kind of like, you know, he's very quiet and laid back, so he didn't have to worry about that. What else? I haven't done much reading just because it's been crazy. I did get to finish a book yesterday. And what was the book I finished yesterday? I finished... What did I finish yesterday? That's Flosstube. What did I finish yesterday? I'll tell you in a minute. Oh my gosh. What did I finish yesterday? Promises and Death. It's from the In Death series by J.D. Robb. I've gone back and read, you know, listened to the ones, and I've been doing this over, my gosh, I don't know how long. So, today, I'm going to start the next one in the, in a series, and I can't remember what it's called. Oh, boy. I don't remember what it's called. Crud. Let's see if I can tell you what it's called. I'll tell you in a minute. Let me pull it up. It's been a while since I actually sat down and looked at it. Because, let's see, I finished... It's Kindred in Death. And that one, I don't remember reading or listening to. But, what is it about? It says, it's about a newly promoted police captain of the NYPSD. He and his wife return a day early from their vacation. They are looking forward to spending time with their bright and vivacious 16-year-old daughter who stayed behind. Not even their worst nightmares could prepare them for the crime scene that awaits them instead. Dina has been brutally murdered in her bedroom, and her body shows no signs of trauma that horrify even the toughest of cops, including Lieutenant Dallas, who is specifically requested by the captain to investigate. So this is going to be something I don't remember ever listening to this one or reading it. It's been a while. So that is going to be one that I'm going to... Okay. Going to listen to today and then go from there. Let's see, what else? Life update. I have an appointment tomorrow for my hand. This is just a follow-up, and I'm going to make sure that he knows that, because this part has been bothering me a little bit. I've gotten a new brace for work, And I just need him to know that this part where you guys can see this right in here has been bothering me. And I'm gonna, yeah, I just want him to be aware so that way he can try to fix it. We'll see. Don't know. So, channel admin stuff, I have stopped, not because I want to. I've stopped doing the weekly stitch and chats for a while, just until, I guess, until my schedule, I can, change my availability. It's been like crazy, crazy. It's like every time I try to find time, I haven't been able to. So I'm going to try to continue updating every, Flosstube every 3 or 4 weeks. We'll see. It just all depends on me and how I feel. We'll see. So, yeah. So that's really it, guys. I've done a lot of stitching, just haven't really I haven't really wanted to do anything video-wise or anything, and I do apologize. And I have missed you guys. I haven't even watched YouTube, which is one of the things I'm gonna sit down today and do, because I noticed I have a lot of videos from the people that I'm subscribed to that I need to catch up on. So we're gonna today, like I said, it's gonna be a lazy day, and we're just gonna relax and stitch and watch videos and listen to my book. So that's it. I'm gonna hop off here. Thank you so much for coming and checking us out, watching, returning, what have you. And I will see you all next time. I hope everybody has a great day and week. Bye, everybody.